Okay, so for people who don't know you, do you want to say who you are and where you're from?
My name is Mafalda English. I'm from Portugal. I live in the north, in the city called Porto.
In Porto, perfect. How many years have you been playing poker?
About 5 or 6 years.
And just online, or is it mainly tournaments, offline tournaments?
Online I play mostly cash because the tournaments online just get me bored. I like to play tournaments live because we talk with the people, it's very social, and we have another component that you can see the people and
Sure.
take other concepts that in the online game it's not there.
And do you play a lot of tournaments?
In Portugal live, I usually play 1 or twice per month.
Okay. And when you play in tournaments in Portugal, how have you got on so far?
In Portugal, my results? Yeah, I won the first ladies event in Portugal about 4 years. I made third place in a Spanish tournament. I made about 3 or 4 final tables and 2 cashes in the 2 main events.
Is this your first time in Vegas?
No, it's the fourth.
Fourth time in Vegas. And do you like Vegas?
I love Vegas.
How long have you been here this year?
I came about a week and I'm going to stay more 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
This year I'm staying at the Flamingo in the Strip.
Not too long in a hotel?
Sorry?
Too long in a hotel? Lots of people get apartments.
Yeah, but we thought about it, but we looked for a house with a lot of problems looking, and we just made the first mark on the hotel, and then we looked for a house, but it didn't work, so...
How many people have you come out here with?
About 15.
15? Wow.
Yeah.
And you're all staying in the same hotel?
I know, we split.
Okay.
But we are all together playing in the cash, we are all together.
So have you played many tournaments at the WSOP, or have you been mainly playing cash games?
I play cash games, and this year I played only the ladies event, and I'm thinking about playing the 150 tomorrow.
Where have you been playing cash games?
Tiarium, in the Rio, Bellagio, and...
Where's the softest game?
Well, I think that the softest game are not in these places. Yeah, maybe in Flamingo. They are smallest hotels, so
Okay.
they have not... I think the Europeans are very competitive and difficult to play, and I think the Europeans are in the biggest hotels,
Sure.
like Aria and Rio, like that. Like Flamingo is better to play, and Mirage too. They don't have so much
Good to know.
competition. Yeah.
What games are you playing when you play cash?
I've been playing 1-2 and 1-3.
Okay. Only No Limit, or
No limit.
No Limit, not Omaha or any other games?
No,
Okay.
no, that's too much. I don't understand too much cards.
So the ladies event was the first event you played at the WSOP this year?
This year, yeah.
And you finished 13th, but played really well. I was following you the whole way.
Yeah.
Tell us how it went for you.
It's, well, there were 1,000 women and some boys. Horrible.
What did you think about the man?
I don't like it. I know that's not allowed to block the entry to them, but it's for girls.
Sure. And how were they treated, the men, when they... Did you sit with any of the guys?
Yeah, when some guy loses, it's just a party over there, you know?
I heard the commentator was
Yeah.
quite rude to the men to try and discourage them. Did you play with many men at your table?
No, I played with 2, but they don't speak. They just say in this place, quiet, because if they tell something, they always get joked at.
Did you bust any of the guys
No,
out?
no, I did. Yeah, I missed that.
So tell us how you got on.
I was the same. Every tournament with 1,000 people and 3,000 chips to start. It's very complicated. So I started playing more tight in the first 4 levels. Very tight. I only played about 10 hands because I'm not going to give chips away that can give me more value in a long time. So I played very tight, and I played very well. My hands, I won them all, and that gave me some confidence for the rest of the tournament. And then when we went for the fifth level, I started playing more hands, and everything went very well. So I kept going up with the stack just a little bit, and on the end of day 1, I was only with 10 big blinds, but then I doubled up with ace king versus queens. Then the day 2, I just put a lot of pressure on the table and won a lot of pots. I went to 100 chips, and I was always above the average stack, so I can put a lot of pressure and win a lot of small pots. Then I built a very nice stack. Then in the end of the day 2, the levels always get up and the stacks start to get all in the average, so I didn't have any good hands, never get paid when I had good hands. It all went wrong. I stayed with 10 big blinds, always pushing all in, nobody paid anything. I went to the day 3 with 7 big blinds. I went all in the third hand with 9, 10 of hearts. I was paid with ace 10 ace 10. There are ace, queen, 3, 2 hearts.
I saw that.
I was on a flush draw, but it didn't hit, so 13th.
So 13th, unlucky 13th.
Yeah, it's a horrible number.
It's a horrible number. Probably now going to be your unlucky number.
For sure.
But obviously you did really well. So this is the furthest you've ever gone in a WSOP tournament.
Yeah, in Portugal, it's the best result ever.
Perfect. Really?
New World Series.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, it's very good.
So now that you've had a day to recover, are you happy with how you played and how far you went, rather than being upset? Because obviously 13th, you're close to the final table.
Yeah, of course that was ugly to lose in the 2 places just to the final table. It's making a final table in the World Series is just some dream.
Sure.
But I have my conscience completely calm because I did everything I could. I played. When I look back to my hands, I think that I just made the right decisions, and I did.
So did you go out and celebrate last
yeah,
night?
Sure. I lost, and then I went to see Fat Boy Slim at Marquee, and at night I went to see Paul Van Dyke.
Okay. You have good
to
fun?
forget, yeah.
Okay, good.
A lot.
So what's next for you? You're here for another few weeks, so there's a few more events left.
Cash. I play cash about all days, and I'm trying to think if I'm going to play the 1.5 thousand tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, probably.
I think you should. You're playing well, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for coming to speak to us today.
Thank you very much.